Hello, hello. It is Rebecca here from my channel, and today I am going to review The Wrath in the Dawn. And I just finished it. I didn't put ratings on Goodreads, but I just wanted to tell you my experiences of this book and of uppercase box things. Now, so this book was pretty good. It was probably a 3-star for me because I liked the magic in there. There was a lot of problems with this book. Number one, it's insta-love, and in the beginning, Shahrazad is planning to kill Khalad, who killed her best friend at dawn. And he murders women. Every dawn he's supposed to murder a woman. So she decides to go and, plan to go into it as his wife and kill him and murder him. And that's all good and dandy, but she doesn't even hurt him. She doesn't, hurt him really bad or anything like that. She definitely, I think tries to, really stop. No. You can play with that. Anyway, so Shahrazad, Shatsi or whatever her name is, she is basically trying to kill him. But she never does. She just doesn't even kill him at all. She doesn't even try to kill him. He tries to tell her to kill him closer to the end, but and they fall in love, obviously. But I think he falls in love more than she does, because I feel like he falls in love with her more than she does. She just falls instantly head over heels for him. And it is told in her point of view. Well, or sort of her point of view. It doesn't say but, sort of her point of view. Another thing I really enjoyed, be careful, Bobby. Another thing oh shit, hold on. Oh, got hair on his hand. No. Okay. Alright. You're gonna be with me. Okay. So, alright. So, we're gonna have our little one join us today. This book also, what I liked about this book is the magic. Now, we get magic through the last part of the book, which I'm being very nice and rating it 3 stars because I did like the magic part where she kind of figures out how she, that she has capabilities and magic powers and stuff. Really interesting. I also like some of the side characters. My favorite side characters are Desperia, who is her handmaiden, basically, who helps her. And then we have, I think that's probably it, but that's, if I wanted to read I wouldn't read the second book worth anything. I wouldn't even read this book, because this book is good, but it's not really good. It has some stories, which I find really interesting. I really like the stories. But I was expecting more of the stories, because, in the original one, we have the girl, we have the death, obviously, and we have a lot of the storyline. In the original book. The original book has, the the king killing people at dawn, every dawn, and the girl stays alive by telling a story. Like, that's the main premise. And it's so easy to get something that's unique because the girl is trying to kill the guy. So that's a unique thing, but it didn't really go through. It was more like, I love you, kind of like in the original tale, but different because the original tale doesn't really, I don't know, she just never dies. She just keeps on telling stories. And he likes it a lot. That's why he marries her or ends up not killing her. So, yeah. So, this one's really, I do like the war aspect of it and some of that stuff and magic, but also the magic wasn't really explained, like how did Charizard have that magic inside of her? I mean, really, what's the purpose of this magic? So, yeah. Okay, so now on to the uppercase kind of review. Uppercase is a subscription box, and I got this in a subscription box. So it did come with tabs, which I will pull out right now. These little tabs were into the book, and once you got to a certain page, you would type in the thing. So I will explain to you all the kind of special features that is exclusive to Uppercase, and why I'm not really happy about it. First is maps. The first one was maps, and this one was actually not that bad. This one, you type it in and it'll show different maps. I really like this one, but I also can think if somebody doesn't have Instagram, that this doesn't really help them. I was hoping for something that maybe on the creator of the map and how he came up with the map, that would be really interesting. Like if he read the story and then like kind of, what? Yeah. Fine. Read the story or whatnot, then how he came up with the map. The second one was Hello. This one is a very weird one. Hello? Like, what the heck? This one brought up a makeup tutorial by the author. Now, I understand if you're really into makeup, but what if a guy is reading this? I mean, a guy bought Uppercase, and he's reading it, and he's not going to want to watch a makeup tutorial. He's not going to even want to do that, unless he's gay. But, yeah, I don't think even if he was gay, or if he was straight or whatever, he wouldn't want to watch a makeup tutorial on how she got the makeup. She thinks this is her version of Charizard or the cover, or inspired by her book. Like, what the heck? I understand that she's a really good makeup artist, but that's different. That's her talent. That's another talent. Another one was Fierce. I believe this one was a question, which I found very interesting. It was like, it was like, what power would you have? But it wouldn't be like a magical power, but sometimes it has your magical abilities and the non-magical abilities. And I liked sword fighting. I think sword fighting is amazing. And I would love to do that because I love sword fighting, and I think it would be really fun to learn that. And also I put for my magic, I don't know, I think magic, like, being like to fly or stuff like that would be really helpful as well. Next thing, we have Hero. And Hero was like, what heroic character do you like or do you think is the best? And it had a list, and I chose, I think, Darkness. I don't know, I don't remember what I chose. But there was a list of people from different books, and you get to choose, and you have to read all the books to kind of choose the one. So I only read like The Hunger Games, so yeah, I chose that because I didn't read all the rest of them. And then Egg is kind of tweet what you thought about the ending, which was like, oh, really? Like, I don't have Twitter, so yeah. So I feel like this, the whole process of it and the notes are not worth it. I mean, it's just had one video, and the other things you need Instagram, or you need, and I did like the discussion question, the poll question, I think it could have been a discussion question on what do you think is heroic, or, you know, what do you think is going to happen next, or something like that, where you can discuss it with people more so than with like polls and, hey, let's tweet your feeling at this. I mean, who's going to look at that? Nobody's going to look at that unless you have Twitter, unless you're like into Twitter or something. And I think that the video also was kind of thing. They should have did a video on how they created the map, or how they came up for the idea of the book, or what's your what was your inspiration for the book, that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I did not really enjoy the uppercase part of it, but I did, unfortunately, I did really, I did enjoy this book, but not as much that I'm going to keep it. It is a signed copy, so whoever gets this copy will, you know, it's not personally signed, but whoever gets this copy will borrow the second book from the library, because, yes, the library does that stuff. And yeah, and that is my review on The Gotham Dawn and some of my thoughts about the uppercase experience. And I hope you have a great day. See you later.